Get on up, get up, get on up. Ow, get up, get on up. Dude, I got me some James Brown up in here, dude. Wow! What's up, everybody? Galen here. This video, I'm talking about a little bit of resourcefulness when it comes to your own career development and your own kind of like ambitions and taking ownership of like your success and your path in your career. This is about controlling your own dreams. Specifically this. If you have a job that you want or something you want to get into or that you want to do, you don't have to quit your job and go start like a whole new career and like getting into that thing. And what I mean by that is this. You can, in a lot of instances, one option for you is to make your dream job happen inside your current organization, inside your current role. Perfect example, because people come to me all the time and ask me this about like, I want to be a speaker, I want to do training development with teams and this kind of stuff. It's like, do that inside your company. You don't have to quit your job and start all over, especially because if you haven't done that before, you don't have any job history or experience doing it. So inside your organization, for example, if you want to do training and development, start some training and development initiatives. Like you take that on upon yourself. Like what kind of training do you want to do? What kind of impact do you want it to have? Go and make that proposal to your boss, to your leader inside your organization to be like, hey, I'd like to start doing some of this stuff. I'm interested in this. I have some content that I'd like to try out. And see if you can make that happen inside your job. If you start up some programs and initiatives inside your company, you might start those and they might be really, really successful, and you could build something inside your job of doing that work. So where like a year from now or a year or 2.5 years from now, you have on-the-job experience. Let's say you've like stood up some initiatives around some training and development kind of stuff and developed content, right? That's yours or that's unique. Now you have like a year or two on the job experience doing that thing. So like that could be your foot in, but you don't have to go to a brand new company and be like, hey, I have no experience doing this and I want to try this for you and look for those jobs. Like get that experience in your role. And one of the aspects of that is how open to doing that your leadership is. Here's the thing about resourcefulness. You might have to do that for free. Like you might have to do this as extra time on top of your job inside your organization. Doesn't matter. Do whatever it takes. Like you are taking ownership of your own sort of career development here. And if you want to do something, let's say you're into video and photography, like offer to make videos for your company, right? Like find a way inside your job that you can do this thing that you want more experience in. And if you have to do it for free, who cares? It's like you're gaining experience so that you can go a year from now, 2 years from now and get another job in that role somewhere else. But now you have a portfolio. Now you have some like success stories with that. You've been able to develop content, develop your skills, like really, really important. But I do want to talk about making that proposal to your boss or your leader. Advocate for yourself. And in terms of like proposing this or coming up with this, don't just ask your leader in passing one day randomly, like, hey, I want to do this. Can I do that? Don't do that. Put some thought into it. Be thorough, right? Create a pitch. Create a whole program and a whole proposal that's like multiple pages long in terms of this is what it would look like. Like think it through so that if you go and ask your leader or your boss about this or your organization, you've got a really dialed in plan. Like show that you like take some initiative and like put together something that's really comprehensive for them that makes a business case. Not like I want to do this, but like this is the impact this would have on this company and organization. This is the value that I could bring to this company. Make a business case for it as opposed to like this is just something I'm interested in. Like appeal to them. You're making a pitch to them. So you have to sell it to them. You have to speak their language and talk about the impact of the bottom line, the impact on employees or development, whatever it is. If you want to make videos or graphic design, like talk about the value that you'd bring to the organization if you expanded your skill set in this way. Like be thorough, be thoughtful, put that proposal together with leadership. But like this is something I think a lot of people don't realize. They think like, I really want to be doing this other kind of job or this other thing. It's like, make that happen inside your current role. You don't have to leave to do that. It gives you on-the-job experience. It's really, really, really smart. One last point to make about this, or another thought for you to think about, is also if what you want to do requires some certification or some training or a class or some schooling, like ask your company if they will pay for that. Like, don't, they might say no, and then you're in the same place that you are now, but don't assume that they wouldn't say yes to that, especially if you're a good employee. That's also the value of being a really valuable, intentional employee, is that if they see value in you, they will invest in you to grow your skills and do something else. So again, it's like a lot of times you can get your employer to pay for courses, classes, certifications if you show interest in some initiative in that direction. So tap into that. It's, organizations have money. They invest in their people who are great employees, like, to develop them. Just a super smart idea about taking ownership of your own career development and advancement. It is in your hands. Don't wait for your company to come ask you. Like, don't wait for the world to bring you the job that you want. Like, go get it, make it happen, be resourceful. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have our weekly email list, the Culture Drop. You can subscribe to that and get these emails right in your inbox. Follow our social media channels. Put out a lot of free content around being more awesome and building great teams.